Okay, the first question is, why did you decide to work here?
I decided to work here because of the atmosphere. It was really fun when I first started. I think because my friends said that it's like a really nice spot to be working at, and so when I first started visiting here, I was like, cool, I want to work here. So yeah.
What's your favorite part about working here?
My favorite part about working here is that because it's more of a family-owned private company, it's less strict, so you can feel more like home rather than you feel like you're going to work.
What's your new owner like?
You're talking about this current owner?
Yeah.
He's like a very, well, if you can see around you, he's very structured, and he likes to get things done in a way where it's like according to plan. He also likes to, what I've heard was that he wants to bring a lot more attractions to a lot of newer customers, and he wants to rebuild this entire place so it looks more inviting to families, especially knowing that we're switching from a frozen yogurt to a gelato. He's still considering in keeping the tapioca bobas because he knows that there's a lot of huge demands for that.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite drink here?
Because I worked here for so long, I don't like to drink boba anymore. But it's just you get over it and you just want to try something different. So I usually like to go for the healthier side, like smoothies, green smoothies, and I like acai juice. I like the acai bowls. That's pretty much it. Drinks,
Okay.
yeah, I'd say anything that has acai, like the Rio smoothies, I like that.
Okay. Will there be any big changes? Just give it a second. Will there be any big changes to the place other than what you've already said or what you've already
Yeah,
said?
there's going to be a lot of big changes in the next, what I've heard is the next 6 months, or maybe so. It depends on the city's approval. The big changes is pretty much how it's going to look. What's going to happen inside, I don't know yet. Like I said, we're still keeping this stuff. We're still, keeping tapioca. We're still keeping boba. So,
Okay.
yeah. We're also going to be wearing aprons now, so it's going to be pretty interesting.
What do you have to say to your returning customers about the changes and what's happening?
Yeah, I usually remind them that because usually returning customers are customers who drink boba, and I just still remind them to say, I pretty much said that we're still keeping boba, so it doesn't frighten them. So, yeah.
What's the most popular drink here, like item that people come to buy?
Usually mango. Mango slushies, anything mango for some reason. I don't know. I think everybody just loves mango. I think it's because it's like on the top of the menu, and I think that's what customers only look at is the top of the menu. I think if we switch it to maybe like, I don't know, maybe like blueberry. Nobody orders blueberry for some reason. For blueberries, sometimes. I think it's just, it depends on the way it looks and it depends on people's preference. Usually just mango.
Okay. And then if someone comes here and they don't like boba and they don't like frozen yogurt and gelato, what would you recommend as a complete alternative, since most people come here for the boba?
The burrito shop right next door. I'm just kidding. The best alternatives are actually coffees. Usually it depends on certain people that you know. Like if they're like older audiences, then you would say, yeah, perhaps coffee, because most majorities older people like coffees, and kind of giving like a little background about it. For younger audiences, usually like teenagers, would be popping bobas if they don't like the original tapioca bobas. Even for families with kids, and so they ask for what's the best alternative, would be smoothies. And I would just ask them, like, do you want me to sneak in a little bit of spinach in there, just so they don't know? So, yeah.
Okay. And then, is there anything you would recommend for people to try instead of like just what they normally get, like that people don't normally get?
what I recommend for other people to try. Just anything. If they ever ask, if, they're trying to go for something different, and they're just kind of like looking at the board and just kind of go, I want to try something new, but I keep drinking the same stuff. And I go, okay, well, I'll try. We'll try to switch over to a different. It'll be the same kind of like drink, but it'll just I'll just like flip it to a different flavor, and then kind of seem a little relatable, but. That's what I usually do. Like, for example, if somebody asks for rose milk tea and they come back and they're like, I want to try something different, I'll just go, maybe maybe taro milk tea or coconut milk tea or something like that. So,
Okay. Thank you. That was all our questions.
yeah, cool.
What's your favorite drink at Moonlight Boba?
I love the mango slushy boba drink because I love mango.
How often do you come here?
I go there every time I'm hanging out with my friends on the 101.
What's your favorite part about the place?
I love the atmosphere there, and it's very like family friendly, and yeah.
And what do you think about the changes with the new ownership?
I think it will be a good change, and I like gelato a lot more than frozen yogurt.